Hello and welcome to Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, an intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here today to do the 5-card spread for the month of May, general reading for the sign of Virgo. I've already cleansed my cards with my rocks from Fundy, and intuitive candle is burning from intuitivecandles.com. They're 100% soy-based candles. When the wax melts down, you're given a gift, a reveal, and this is just one of them. I'm collecting them all now. This is my pendulum, amethyst pendulum, and I'm wearing my rose quartz as well right now, and I have others. So yeah, intuitivecandles.com. They're great. They have every scent under the sun. I also received, not this Monday, last Monday, a 3-foot, at least 3 feet, strand of sweetgrass, along with brand new deck of cards for me as well, for my girl Heidi in Rhode Island. And I'm going through the sweetgrass pretty quickly. I'm almost crying because it's almost gone. And my stuff that grows naturally on the property is not even broken through the ground yet. Usually June is the time you harvest that. But anyway, I do have the smudge, and I have the cedar that was picked here, the grandpa's beard / Spanish moss, a little pinch of tobacco, a little bit of sage, and the sweetgrass. So let's put a smudge up for myself, the cards, and for you as well, Virgo. And let's get this reading underway. We've had a lot of rain here, a week and a half of it now. I think we've had one nice day through it all. Everything's very moist and damp. Even the smudges have been hard. They've been giving me a hard time getting the light properly so that I get decent smudge out of them. This is an indigenous custom, for those that don't know. It belongs to the indigenous people of North America. This is a highly sacred tradition for them that is done and celebrated through just about every ceremony that they have. Any occasion, the smudges, this clearing out of the energies, old, tired, stale energies, refreshing everything with new. There we go. Some for the reader. Oh, you guys, we need smell-o-vision. I keep saying that. It's fantastic. Smudge the cards always. And this is for you all, Virgo. Okay. Let's get right into the shuffling, because that's all that's left to do. Place my little blade of grass right there. All right. Okay. We're wanting messages for the sign of Virgo. We thank you for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Very foggy out there right now. Love it. I love the fog. It adds atmosphere, mood, quiets everything down. It gets real quiet when it gets foggy. I don't know why that is. Give us some good cards. Good messages for Virgo. Calling on my spirit guides to please be present. Guide me through the reading as well. Step forefront and center there, MJ. I know you're here. Give me a hand. Let this be their cards. For Virgo. No, that wasn't them. No, they buck back on me. They have to. It's just a feeling. They have to feel right. I have to know and feel that the cards that are meant to come forward in the reading have fallen into the place where they're going to be chosen for the reading. There we go. That's it. I got it. This is for Virgo. Let's see what we got. Right off the top, your overall energy is a page of cups. He's all about imagination. That'll be forefront and center and play a role the whole month for you. Your finances and wealth, 7 of Wands. It's about endurance. Your hearth, your home, your love, anything close to your heart. Judgment. Balance. Your challenges for the month. Knight of Swords. Drama. Your final card, your message from Spirit is the Page of Swords. It's about gossip. Yeah. Sometimes there's good gossip. More times than not, there isn't. It's usually malicious or something along those lines. One moment. I like to hold my pendulum. Gives me inner knowing. That helps with the reading, I would say. All right. You know what? The real one is the Aventurine. I'm going to take that out. There. It's off its chain. That's why I'm not wearing it right now. I have to put it back together. There's nothing wrong with the pendulum. It's me. I don't have any decent chains. So anyway, here we go. All right. Page Cups. Pages are all about messages coming forward for you. So this is somebody that's very young, usually, well, tarot says between the ages of 15 and 28, and about there, give or take a year either way. Or somebody that's very, very young at heart as well. This person has much to offer. Don't overlook and don't dismiss somebody that could fit this profile. They're very outgoing and very vivacious. They're very kind, very happy-go-lucky type of person. Don't dismiss them in anything they have to say. He has a lot to offer whenever he shows up. Okay, so if he's coming at you, Virgo, somebody like this is in your life, or you know, sometimes this is an energy as well. It'll come forward that way. In this case, no, but he is here to deliver a message to you today, and that is that you're going to find yourself within good company. That friendship brings. You're going to be having some fun coming up in the friendship sphere of life. We'll put it that way, not to make it sound overcomplicated. But this page brings you a message of love and telling you love is on its way. And any projects you have on the go that are connected to finances in any way should flourish at this time as well. The advice of the card is it wants you to enjoy the lighter side of life and allow time for fun and play and for you to use your imagination. Carry that through the month and you should be okay emotionally and mentally and a little more balanced. Your keywords are companionship and fun outings, imagination, love, news, and touches on finances a little bit through the month as well. Your second card, which is your finances in your wealth sector, to 7 of Wands. It's calling on endurance. Endurance, to be patient, is what I'm hearing right off. And I just seen what looked like a stock market page and an arrow pointing down. So anybody knows even a little bit, and I'm a real dummy when it comes to that stuff. I mean, I don't play the stock market. I don't show any interest in the stock market. I don't, you know, unless it's something that affects me like oil or gas prices or something along those lines. But I don't pay attention. But I know what an arrow means like that means when it's applied to stock market. And this is meaning something to somebody out there right now, Virgo. That some stocks that maybe you have invested in have dropped. All right. So the card's here to tell you need to have endurance. For some of you as well, this could be, it's a general reading, so this card's all over the place. For some of you, this could be a dispute over some kind of territory and boundaries. Some of you may need to fight for your relationship right now, and integrity is at stake here. So you have to watch what it is you're doing and watch what it is you're saying, how you handle things, how they go down, so things don't blow out of control. It could be detrimental to you if they do. Some of you may experience resistance to any plans that are in the forefront of your life during this month as well, things that you've been waiting to implement. You may be faced with some resistance, and that may be what has slowed you down or even put the brakes on whatever that plan is or project is. Others may find yourselves coming to the defense of somebody else, or even speaking on behalf of a group of some kind in a defensive atmosphere, defending a group, speaking for people or a person. Your advice of the card is you need to communicate very, very clearly at this time. Remember, you have to take the higher moral ground. You have to have courage. You're going to need to stay strong. Communicate very clearly at this time when it comes to these things. You may have to take the higher moral ground as well. I think I just said that. If you can adhere to these things, clear negotiations, clear communications, morality, endurance, courage, strength, the chances are leaning your way. You will be successful in anything that you undertake that's in the forefront of your life right now. Your keywords are defense, resilience, protection, sensing protection, feeling protection, extending protection over somebody other than yourself. Opposition, against opposition, territory force, and resistance. This all comes back to the stock market dropping. There's your big financial thing right there. And you need the endurance to hold on. Don't pull out so quickly. Your third card in your hearth, your home, anything to do with love, is balance and justice. So judging from your past, a decision is going to be made in your favor. Good for you. That's a really good thing to have happen. This could be a legal claim for some of you. This could be work-related, a family matter, or relationship as well. Judging by your past. People are looking at your track record. People are looking at your reputation. People are looking at your character. So at this time, this is what's going on. This affects all these areas, your family life, your home life, your closest relationships. Something going down. There may be something that comes to the surface at this time as well. Finding out the truth of a situation. And with that, even though it can be hurtful, you're going to have healing and closure on this situation. Somebody's going to be told something. You're going to be told something by somebody. It's going to clear the air for you. And you put your head down and you say, okay, thank you for telling me that, because I needed to know this for a long time. And now everything makes sense and it all fits together. There's a sense of relief with this, that there's closure here, and now you can finally, there's one mystery solved. Some of you are going to be having to weigh some options to make some decisions in your life. Excuse me. To balance the weighing of options. Weighing out the good over the bad. The big picture over the smaller picture. This takes some thought. It doesn't happen within seconds. This is going to take some thought for you. Your angels and your guides are supporting on your life's path right now. Even if you think you're going to have a moment where you're going to think, oh boy, here we go, I'm going down the tubes. Nothing good's coming out of this, whatever this is, this situation. I just see somebody metaphorically sliding down the tube. And there's no grab bars, and there's no speed bumps to slow you down. It's just, you just feel like you're just going to shoot out the other end at light speed. But here's the thing. You are going to be vindicated, and your strength is going to come from within. And your angels and your guides are guiding you right now. Fear not. Fear not. No matter how bad it seems in the moment, fear not. It's going to work out in your favor. It's going to work out very, very well. The advice of this card is to be taking practical approaches to most things right now. Try to remain logical and rational right now. It's highly important. And any decisions you make that are coming up that are vital right now and highly important to you, remain realistic. Remain logical within those decisions. Remain realistic. All right. Don't expect more from others that you wouldn't put out there for yourself. I'm hearing that as well. Your keywords are common decisions, integrity, truth, legal issues, support, and vindication. That's within the family. Um, I'm feeling quiet moments at home for you right now. Very quiet moments. And the atmosphere is one of searching, deep thought, everybody off in their own corner kind of a thing at home right now. There's no fighting. There's no arguing. The people are deep in their own thoughts right now. Could have something to do with the moon. The phases of the moon. That'll do it every time. Your challenges, though, for May are the King of Swords, and the King of Swords always brings with him drama. He represents drama. He warns of drama coming up in your life. Confrontations, unexpected blocks, things that you didn't see coming are, whoa, rolling right out in front of you and dropping right there. They're dropping out of the sky. And you're like, what the hell is this? What is going on here? Big disruptions to your plans. You know, I always say, when things get ridiculously wrong, and there is such times and days where we go, there's so much happening today that it's absolutely ridiculous. It's gone beyond that. I like to believe, I'm sorry, but there's always the yawn, the sniff, the itchy nose, the cough, the frog. And the sniffles and the itch. There we go. I'm just missing the yawns here. I always say when things like this start happening, and it's just like monkeys diving out of a tree, they're just dropping it, and they're blocking your path. And what I like to believe is the universe having a little chuckle, because the universe knows better than we do. The universe knows our destiny. And sometimes we get off track a little bit. And when we get off track a little bit, if it's vital for us to be at a certain place at a certain time, and getting off track doesn't mean being late. Getting off track can be, we're thinking we're ahead of the game, and we've got time to spare, and we're going to arrive early. Yay. Not always. So the universe will throw blocks in our way, holding us up and making us late to ensure that we arrive on time down the road in front of us. There's something waiting, and we need to arrive on time. Therefore, they'll make us late now and throw things in our way. And not to be upset. You'll get through these moments of being late for an appointment, or late for work, or late for a celebration, or a child's recital at the auditorium at school. You may be late, but there are reasons for it. Especially the harder you try, that's when your flags should all go off, saying, okay, this has been a ridiculous day. Every effort I've put out there, and every step I've taken forward, I feel like I've slid back 3. There's a reason for that. Smile to yourself at the anticipation of the wonder of the adventure that you're going through, because that's what's going on. You're going through an adventure, and it's exciting, even if it comes out negative or bad, and it's making a mess of your life today. It's going to be okay. You can laugh to yourself about it, even if you're pissed everybody else off because you're late getting everywhere. That's the way life works. That's what I like to believe. Anyway, there's little to be done for any upheavals that come your way right now. There's little to be done about it. You can't avoid the drama. Although the card is telling you try to at all cost, but there's going to be at least one confrontation and one bit of drama that you're not going to be able to avoid no matter what you do. It's going to land thump. You remember I said about the monkeys falling from the trees, blocking and messing everything up? This is going to be the grand kahuna of them all. This is going to be the great silverback that drops in front of you. That's what it's going to feel like. Here's the silverback. And when they're mean, they're not pretty. They're not at all. But they're big and intimidating. And our first reaction is to turn away and run or hide or fold in on ourselves to protect ourselves. You're going to have to stand up, and you're going to have to take on this silverback gorilla. It's an upheaval. You're going to have a fight on your hands. The good side about all this is you're going to know exactly whom you're dealing with. There's no more secrets. There's nothing hidden. Once you know who you're dealing with, they've been disarmed. They've been disarmed. Once you know what it is you're dealing with, It holds no more ammunition over you. Now you know what your fight is. You know what you're up against. You can arm and prepare yourself and make it an even thing. Just don't turn away and don't walk away. And as I said, don't take any setbacks right now personally. Well, yeah, you can, but they're not against you. They're for you. Put it that way. Your keywords are battles and confrontation, a little bit of stress there. Unstoppable forces at work as well. Manipulations are being attempted against you, coming from immature people, immature places and situations, and feelings of instability. But you're okay. You're not going off the track. Okay, your grooves are well dug, so you're not going to fall off the track. Your message from Spirit, your final card in this 5-card spread is the Page of Swords, and it's all about gossip. If somebody's playing mind games with somebody, this is all about the mind, because the swords are there, which are things that are all about the frontal lobe and our awareness and what's going on right now in our lives. This page has a secret agenda in a form of gossip or slander. This page is normally seen as charming, in a good sense of humor, a happy-go-lucky sort. Here's the thing, they can be underhanded. This guy goes door to door, house to house. Everybody welcomes him in because he's so cute and he's so charming and so likable. But the little bugger is collecting information from home to home, door to door. And he can be manipulative. He can use that in his favor because now he knows everybody's secrets. He may have only known a few, but the more people let him in, the more of that goes on, you see. And he gathers stuff and uses it for his own interest. So you need to pay attention. That's for some of you. Also for others, there can be legal matters that you're going through. You could be getting complaints at work about something as well. Keep your heads up on that one. Some of you as well may need to sign some documents, and these could be legal papers at this time during the month of May. There's another thing for a flag to go up on. The advice is to be clear in your communications so that you can avoid any misunderstandings at all. That's highly, highly important. Be very clear. Oh my gosh, if you're getting somebody else to do something for you, you've got to be super clear. Make them reiterate what you just told them. You know, you're telling somebody, this is what I need done. All right, I've written it all on paper in point form for you. Please read it back to me and tell me if there's anything you don't understand, because this is vital that you get every point on here correct and get it completed for me. So you make people do that. It may take a few more minutes, but it's going to save you time and money down the road and a whole lot of headaches and problems. Your keywords are complaints and back chat, bitchiness, cutting words, legal issues, paperwork, the gossip that's going on, as well as coming from a place of jealousy. This page, for some reason, I don't know why, because I've never felt this off of him before. The things that I said a few minutes ago at the top of the card, to say how he was gathering, he wants to shake you up, Virgo. He wants, for some reason, he's got this malicious, evil side to him. He just wants to shake you up with the things that he's heard. And some of the things that he's carried back to you as far as gossip goes, there are small truths to each fabricated piece that he brings to you, because some of it's fabricated. They all begin with a touch of truth, and then he embellishes on them and exaggerates things out of control. I would take what he says with a grain of salt, and if there's anything in there that he tells you about that kind of worries you, then it's time for you to step up to the plate, be responsible for your own thoughts, your own reactions, and to do some fact checking of your own. What am I doing here? I need my cards. For those that are new, I pull one significator from the deck of tarot in relation to this reading. This is for this reading. Spirit guides, MJ, please bring forth one significator for this reading for the sign of Virgo, for this general reading, May 2017. Sorry guys, that's loud on camera. Virgo. Nope. I guess not. Whoa. Sorry, guys. I'm going to get myself a nice piece of cloth to put down here so the banging and stuff, it lessens the noise. One of these days I find the right one. I'm very fussy. I won't throw anything down. Nope. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, Spirit. This is for Virgo. One significator. It's all I want. All right. Two of Wands. Okay, so when this card shows up, there's no reverse on it. That's good. It came up in reverse. Okay, this card indicates that we are in charge of the way that our life is unfolding at this time. The Two of Wands does not rule out the occasional pleasant surprise or obstacle, but it does allow us to fulfill our needs and to chase our destiny. How beautiful is that? Let me read it one more time. The card indicates that we are in charge. Of course we are. So if you didn't know that, there's a newsflash. We are. We are in charge of the way that our life unfolds. Tarot doesn't do that. You do that. All right? The Two of Wands does not rule out the occasional pleasant surprise or obstacle. And what did I say about obstacles getting in the way and how our first reaction is that it's something bad slowing us down no matter what? These are pleasant obstacles. And they can even appear pleasant at the time, but irritating because they're slowing you down. But it does allow us to fulfill our needs and to chase our destiny. And in this case, with this reading, destiny was kind of chasing you. All right? To make sure to keep you late right now so that you arrive on time down the road where it's the most important. Okay? So, Virgo, that was your reading for the month of May. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I always enjoy the readings, even the bad ones or the meaty ones or whatever. So anyways, for those of you, if you like the reading and you'd like to have a private reading, I do offer that service. The information for that's found down below this video window in the more in description area. You can use my email there. I use that for everything. You just ship me off a little note saying reading. You want a reading, we'll get it all set up for you. To my members on Bay of Fundy Fortunes group on Facebook, thank you so much, guys. Together we're strong, that's for sure. And we've got a real good vibe going on in there. It's a good place to be, everything about it. Thank you very much for all your support, and I support you guys right back, and you know that. For the viewers, thank you so much for watching the videos. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. A very warm welcome to you. For some of you, I think you're going to see a bell icon somewhere. If you click that, then you'll be notified every time Bay of Fundy Fortunes posts any new videos. That way you don't miss anything. You can also find Bay of Fundy Fortunes on YouTube, on Facebook, on Blogspot, on Google, and on Twitter as well. It matters not to me where you watch the videos as long as you're sitting back, kicking back, watching them and enjoying them. That's the main thing. For anybody else that may be looking at me, are looking at me. Yeah, okay. For anybody else that may be looking for me, you can find me right here 99% of the time. The other 1% of the time I'm down walking on the beach along the water's edge of the mightiest tides in the world, that is the Bay of Fundy. You can always find me around there, right here at the window too. Overlooking down over the cove or overlooking the island. I'm always here because I'm always searching on the next high tide. Hope to see you back next week, and we'll be jumping into the weeklies. Thank you very so much. Ring all you can out of May, Virgo, and good luck to you. From my heart to yours. Bye-bye.